Unspoken Words by Bruce Etheridge. You may not be in position to hear today's message clearly. Maybe you're distracted because of your youth or because of a poor understanding. Maybe you're not listening because you've been locked up, locked out, shut out, or you may even be smoked out. Maybe you're not listening because of poor parental guidance or because of the pain of a lost loved one. Maybe someone or something in your life is missing. Maybe, just maybe, you don't have an excuse. Well, no matter the tragedy that you faced in the past or the newfound tragedy that will soon be heading your way, today I must take a moment to tell you something very important. You better start listening. You see, I must also tell you that we understand. We've all been there. You probably don't want to hear today's message. Many of you have blocked important friend requests. Many of you have blocked our Savior's friend requests. Many of you are texting and tweeting unfriendly vibes to hide your pain and your responsibility. Many of you have taken down the mirrors in your own house as not to see your faults or your mistakes. We understand, though. We've all been there. We understand, but today I must ask you, take a deep breath. Today's message is not my plan. I'm sure it wasn't your plan or your intentions to listen to me today. But I must tell you, our plans don't count anymore. It's His plan that you must find and follow. Instructions will be included, but you must listen carefully. You see, no one else will be able to hear the instructions that He has for you, but He will guide others into your path in case you need help fulfilling His plan. Today, someone is screaming at you in a whispering voice that you must wake up. The time is now. What happened in your life is tragic. But now that tragedy has invaded your heart with cynicism and skepticism, now is the time for you to reap the rewards of the sacrifice. Behind every storm is a bright new sunny day. Tragedy can be the birth of your greatness if you welcome it. The sacrifice was made by your imperfect family. The sacrifice was made by Him. Now the sacrifice must be made by you. Don't allow the pain to be too much to bear. I'm sure glad your mother didn't change her mind. I'm sure glad Jesus, as He hung on the cross, didn't change His mind. I must tell you today, right now, it's time for you to change your mind. Change to become a better you. Change to have a better lifestyle. Today, you must change. His life, the price, the sacrifice was made for you. It's your life to appreciate. It's your price. No. It's the price to appreciate. Make the sacrifice count. Make the sacrifice of others count. Make your mother's sacrifice count. Make your grandmother's sacrifice count. Make your neighbor's sacrifice count. The neighbor that lived across the street, down the street, the one that lived around the corner, or the one that lived right upstairs from you, or the neighbor that might have lived right next door to you. I'm talking about the neighbor that watched you with suspicious eyes when your hard-working mother couldn't or wouldn't. Make their suspicions count. Make the patience and the determinations that others had for you to be successful, make their determination count. Do you remember the day when everything was wrong in your life and you needed to be lifted? You needed a smile, a hug, and a good talking to. Or you may have just needed a belt and it was delivered to you just in time. It wasn't by coincidence, just as today's message is not by coincidence. Make your blessings count. Now is the time. Today's message is reaching out. Position yourself to be reached. Wake up. Well, I was talking to my wife the other day and she said something very interesting. She said, damaged people sometimes find joy in hurting others. I didn't want to agree with her, but she was right. Sometimes those that are hurting want others to feel their pain. even if it's a different type of pain. Sometimes pain will search for happiness to kill it. I better repeat that one. You might want to write that down. Sometimes pain will search for happiness to kill it. I have a big family, so I call it first cousins pain. Bible scholars remember it as Cain and Abel pain. My grandmother called it, boy, you better fix your heart before you get hurt type of pain. Hurting is caring in damaged minds. I spoke to some youngsters the other day as they seemed to be scheming, planning, and laughing, and of course they were being silly. They refused to work or follow the rules or obey. They had hate for themselves, their life, so anger remained and continued to get in the way. It's easy sometimes. Sometimes it's easy to see a worthless pit. Painted images in the mirror, wrinkled faces, don't give a blip. The lower the expectations, the uglier the race. Sometimes we must recognize a trapped person inside of a small space. Hateful images in the mirror, it shows. A world where no one cares, no red lights, no stop signs, no controls. We must wake up and rescue and inspire them to be more than they can see. We understand though, yes sir, we understand we must tap into the key. Long lashes, long bangs hiding smoke-filled lifeless eyes. The long-lost sparkle deeply hiding behind the bloodshot, determined style. See it, discover it. It really excites me. Discover the few, young man. Discover the few, young lady. Discover the few to complete thee. Look, search, find, yesterday and today. The unquenchable thirst never ever goes away. It will be him today, tomorrow she will get the share. The search is endless. Someone must always and continue to care. The search starts over tomorrow, as the devil of distraction is on a mission of distraction and to discourage. I overheard one saying the other day, he's trying to save the world. Coach, you're crazy, coach. You're wasting your time. My response, hey young fella, look over there in that corner. Do you see those youngsters over there? They're ready to climb. Salvation for a lost one means the world for a saved one. Change is coming. God bless you today, and I'll talk to you later.